Sup, beautiful people? We are back after another break off season 57 War 1, and I've got a new home. I've found myself in the little known For Loki. I've got some good friends here. Really great bunch of guys. And yeah, interesting off season. It's always good fun getting to know the new team. But anyway, we go into things today with Guardian, Longshot, and Mantis. None of whom are obviously tactic attackers. The initial assignment was that I was going to be taking Prowler instead of Guardian, but then we remembered my Prowler is placed sadly on defense. So Guardian was the backup. It's perfect for what we're doing to start with. We're going path 6 into path 8, and then we've got Nova on node 47. So we're skipping the shared islands, straight to the big guns. And to start with, we have got Dazzler here on node 6, taking the fight a few times. Not so much Dazzler. She can be slightly annoying on this node. Just lots more things you have to be very careful of. There's Arrogance on this node, again, so we just have to be wary when we get to our 10 hit combo. But also, when Dazzler either hits or gets hit a combination of 10 times, she then gets her Dazzling Dash and will fall to me as she dashes in, and if I block, she will stun me. So I just need to make sure to sidestep and then bugger off, make myself scarce. So I'll get Arrogance out of the way. There's the second falter from her, and now I can go back in. I'm also aware that my special 1 is 5 hits, and my special 2 is 7 hits. So again, I just need to keep an eye on my combo counter for that. In terms of, I really don't want to trigger falter here. It can punish me hard. So obviously Guardian can just nuke any mutant, but I'm just playing things slow and steady with regards to this fight. 8 special 1s only. Special 2 destroys her. And now we can move on. We're going to put full recoils on to the ever familiar Void on node 15, where Mantis is here. Of course, I took it a bunch last season. Only took her to rank 3 towards the end of it against TCN. Needs must and all that. And as we saw, it made a world of difference. This is going to be, again, no different. Perfectly clean. I didn't want to be that complacent and stick with the combat regen boost I had on. So we're going to go to Power Start 1 and already start the burning of boosts for the season ahead. We didn't even manage to get back up to full complement. I probably would have been, but the last off-season war, I really wanted to test a particular fight in all its glory. So I used a Power Start 1 boost, even though I wasn't full. We're obviously taking things slightly slow here to make sure Tranquilize stays up. My heavy will push me to 2 bars, and we are going to clean him off with an almost 400k special 2. Lovely stuff. Now we can move on. Section 2 here. We've got Gorr on node 26 with Longshot. All familiar things. I don't think I did this particular node and fight combination. I do actually make a slight mess of things here. Obviously, the strat is keep the Power Start 1, a couple of heavies, special 2. Although I managed to even that up. So that's good. Ready to fire, and then we miss a parry, get caught, pushed all the way to red, so that's sad. He's also got the power efficiency thing, whatever it's called. So we just have to go special 3 and work backwards. It's not the end of the world, it's just annoying. It would have been really cool to showcase a nice clean nuke, but never mind. Maybe next war. I didn't want to bother hitting him much there. I really don't want him to get to 2 bars. It will just piss me off. Special 1 gives us plenty of buffs for me to destroy with my L2, and he goes right down to 0. So a satisfying end. Cost me a potion. Never mind. Now, Northstar here on 35. I was expecting Guardian to be able to do Guardian things, sort of within reason, a slightly more roundabout way. The protection with one eye open will be slightly annoying. I remembered through this fight exactly why Northstar is placed here, though. The power efficiency gets completely stupid. My friends of multiple friends of mine I've watched do this fight who were all in the habit of always trying to reparry, which is normally a safe thing to do, but doing that against Northstar often gets you killed because he just breaks block. Due to his funky combos, it's not very easy to reparry him. Because I suck at reparry, I was just happy to sort of hard block and parry him normally, which works perfectly with Guardian, so that wasn't an issue. I don't care too much about one eye open because I'm not going to abuse it that much, and obviously it's fine to do while protection is up anyway. Yeah, Prowler was the counter of choice here because of the power control that he has, but obviously it wasn't available and we weren't going to change around the entire plan. That special 2 did some good work. It didn't do as much as I was hoping. I think I had to knock him down with heavy. I've been watching it and I'm just talking, not really paying attention. You wasted a hit of my vulnerability boost, but I decided that we're going to have to change things up here and go through the route of eating special 3s and tanking those. Admittedly, I hadn't practiced those in duels and I wasn't sure if special 3 gave any lasting punishing effects. Obviously they don't, so that's nice. If he didn't have protection up, I probably still wouldn't have killed him because I had no I think I only had 2 charges there, so that was a shame. Special 1 does some nice sort of burst damage anyway. We're going to have to go through one more cycle. The most annoying thing about this is that it takes so long, it uses up my entire invulnerability boost in terms of duration, and so I'm going to have to use another one for the final fight. But whatever, that's fine. We do what we need to do. I wasn't going to start trying to dex things. Come on, you eyebrow man. Okay, and we can clean him off. Yeah, Guardian is a great champ, although definitely not the counter of choice for that fight. And we won't be doing that again. But we survived. He's a solid dude. And we move on to our final fight of the war, Nova on 47 with Longshot, who I've healed up. And yeah, again, the tactic is here to parry heavy a couple of times. I have to try and land that first parry because of his close range thing and not being able to parry mediums. And he catches me straight away, so that's good. We don't need invulnerability anyway, it's overrated. Now I can't parry him so much. I wasn't going to start trying to reparry. Skill issue. I don't have my War Champ title active, I have the Skill Issue 1 active, and I actually think that was a good omen for me last season for the second half when I decided I wasn't worthy of War Champ at the time. Dex special 2 like a pro, throw another L2 and let him dash at me. The Furies and stuff, which will be failing, are melting him down and he is nuked. So that was a really satisfying end to my war. So there's still a bit of work to do, some time to go, but this is how things stand. And hopefully we can clutch out a win. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye!